your thoughts and your words, you get to repeat it, it becomes your reality eh. So, as you get to understand more about language, pag alam mong gamitin tong mga words na to, it could change how you connect to people, how your message lands.
This is another exciting topic because it's about reframing your thoughts. So just to give you an idea, reframing thoughts, basically, it's a technique used to change the way you think about a situation, event, or even yourself by shifting from a negative or unhelpful perspective to a more positive one. That's the reason why I brought someone here, because he's the one who was able to help me do the reframing when I needed it the most. So let me introduce to you guys. He's a conversational hypnotist, NLP coach, a Mind Valley hypnotherapist, and in this episode we are going to talk about how to reframe our thoughts, how to reduce stress and anxiety, improve self-esteem, and enhance problem-solving skills. And I want to introduce to you my mentor, my friend, Ken Somera.
The world just happened. And wala kang ibang choice kundi mag-adapt to it. Pero, karamihan ng tao kasi, hindi sila nag-a-adapt doon. Kadalasan nagpapatalo tayo sa mundo. So, when life happens, gumanon lang tayo, aray. Things changed. Life happened.
So how do you work around that, coach, if talagang attached yung emotions sa narrative?
Question ko, what makes you attached to this? Why are you repeating this story?
Mental health ka dyan.
So, to begin with, coach, yun nga, since na-mention ko sa intro na reframing thoughts really helped me when I was undergoing yung, because 6 months ago, my 6-year relationship ended and it was really sudden. So, it's not something that I expected, which added to the weight of accepting what was. So, just to give you like a preview of that, but I'm not going into details because it's a personal thing. But I recognize how challenging it is for human beings, especially for those who are not aware of reframing thoughts. So, and just to give you an idea, di ba nag-start tayo nun, coach, parang a couple of days after the breakup, nag-meeting tayo on how you would be able to help me.
Chemistry call.
Yes, a chemistry call. So, can you give us an explanation of what a chemistry call is?
Gumawa lang ako, pinauso ko lang actually. Kasi more on chemistry itself. Gusto ko kasi when I get to work with a client, I want to make sure that I'm rooting for them. May mga clients kasi na talagang minsan talagang professional lang. Kaya sabi ko, teka lang, kailangan ko muna maglagay ng parang barrier of entry. Parang ano lang, layer lang. Para hindi ka agad-agad na pag may client, kukunin ko kaagad. Hindi. I want to understand first if ako ba talaga yung taong makakatulong dun sa pinagdadaanan niya. So, kaya ako ginawa yung chemistry call. It's for alignment and I want to make sure that I am in a place of authority.
Yes.
Kasi sinasabi ko to palagi when I get interviewed regarding sa how to work with cases or mga concerns. Malaking factor kasi yung authority sa isang session. Kasi kung kahit tama yung sabihin nung therapist, nung coach, pero walang authority na nandun, hindi rin gagawin eh. Walang papakinggan, wala pa rin. Parang conversation lang, hindi siya yung talagang magte-take action on it. Pero kung may authority, pwedeng maging mas accountable yung tao to actually push through and do the things na sinasabi nung coach or ng therapist.
And to listen very well.
Oo.
Okay.
So, yun. Kaya yung nagsabi ko, teka lang, I'll not call it an alignment call. Sabihin ko na lang, it's a chemistry call. Para medyo, parang kailangan ko pa siya i-explain.
Yes. Okay. So, yun yung first na step mo when someone consults.
Yeah. Oo. Kasi pag hindi kami aligned, I have lots of friends in different communities na pwede kong i-recommend na lang doon. Para mas na-ensure ko that kung mabibigyan talaga sila nung help that they deserve. Kasi iba-iba yung problema ng tao eh. So I just, I could redirect them to the specialist na talagang yun yung inahandle.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, mabalik ako, coach, dun sa, yun nga, di ba, we had our chemistry call.
Yeah.
Tapos I decided to do the sessions with you.
Yeah.
It's a total of how many kasi, coach? 4, 5?
I think for chemistry call, libre kasi yan eh. Gusto ko lang talagang
Yes.
intindihin. Question. Tapos 4 sessions.
4 sessions siya.
Yeah.
Yes. And ang first na tinanong mo sa akin nun is ano yung goal ko, which was actually difficult to answer that time kasi nga I was undergoing through something.
Goal and concern. Parang dalawa. Goal mo and what you really want to work on and what you're having trouble with working on it.
I remember. Okay. Tapos yun, during the chemistry call, parang nag-identify ka sa akin ng timeline na okay, how many weeks do you want to feel better? Kasi yun yung goal ko to feel better. I remember it was 3 weeks. Tapos, yung 3 weeks na yon, I would say na I really felt better. Not totally yung talagang okay na, pero it's better than the usual. Kaya, I would always say na nakatulong talaga sa akin yung sessions mo, how you did your sessions with me. Kasi,
thank you.
After a couple of weeks, I was already recording my podcast. I was already out and about, ganyan. So, parang I'm already functioning at my best, even though I feel sad and frustrated at times. So, can you walk us through, Coach, na paano mo ginagawa yon to help your clients?
Sige, pero ayoko gawing example mainly yung sa'yo para at least we could keep the session private.
Yes.
I'll just create a different scenario coming from different clients din. Okay. So una, ang tinitingnan ko kasi pag gano'n na similar case, tinitingnan ko muna yung narrative. What's the story repeating? Ano yung repeat? Yung paulit-ulit. Kasi the more that ikikwento mo sa akin, kikwento mo dun sa kausap mo susunod, kikwento mo sa kausap mo susunod. So, ano nangyari? Lalo na pag fresh, di ba?
Yes.
Sunod-sunod yun eh. Ikikwento mo yun paulit-ulit. So, what happens is, palagi mo siyang kailangan i-access yung state na yun. Para lang mag-ayos yung storya.
Yes.
And yung iba, talagang gusto detalye pa ikwento. So, ngayon, inaalala mo palagi lahat. Samantalang, ang mindset ko is, teka lang, bigay mo muna sa akin yung context. Bato mo sa akin yung buong storya. I-reframe natin ngayon yung storya na pwede mo na lang sabihin para hindi mo na fully ina-access yung
I remember
narrative.
that. I clearly remember that. Nakatulong talaga sa akin and yun nga, parang pinaslow down mo muna ako na parang sa'yo, ikaw lang talaga muna yung kakausapin ko during that time.
Basta, ang dami kasing storya eh. So, minsan, napapansin ko to sa mga inuman, di ba? Ay pare, so ano nangyari sa inyo?
Yeah.
Tas, ma'am, ito kasi. You're telling it from your point of view.
Yes.
And yung gusto natin intindihin, lalo na when we're working with relationships, that it's not just the person involved. Mayroon pang isang person na involved eh. So, gusto ko rin maintindihan, teka lang, if you put yourself in the other person's shoes, the same pa rin ba yung mangyayari? So ngayon, dun ka nagkakaroon ng different perspective. Minsan, dun din pumapasok yung realizations, kaya pala.
Yes.
And then, pag nakikita mo na yon, dun na ako nag-work. Pag nakikita ko na okay, nagkakaroon ka na ng different perspective on things. Baka, ito nga yung nangyari.
Different perspective na hindi naman totoo, gano'n?
Pwedeng hindi totoo, pwedeng totoo. Kaya nga, di ba sabi ko din with some of my clients, i-verify natin. Minsan nagbibigay din talaga ako ng mga, ito, tanungin mo. Para matanggal natin yung mga tinatawag natin na Zeigarnik loops. Yung mga questions na unanswered.
Oh, yeah.
Oo. Kasi important din na matapos natin yung mga questions na paggabi, iniisip mo.
Yes.
Ang dami eh. Paulit-ulit. Bakit kaya niya ako iniwan? Dito, ba't di mo nalang tanongin? Bakit mo ako iniwan?
Yes.
Diba? Kung may chance naman kayo na good mood kayo pareho and tanggap niyo na pareho yung sitwasyon, maybe we could just have a sit down so that we could just, two adults, discuss what really happened and so that it's clear for us that we could either fix things or go our separate ways already. Pwede naman eh.
Yes.
Pero kung separate ways na naman kayo, I mean, a simple discussion is important so that wala ka ng question.
True.
Tapos na, piniryudan mo na lahat.
Yeah. Yun yung nakatulong sa akin, Coach. Kasi nga, parang yun yung goal mo for me that time. Which is, I feel like, yun talaga yung parang very exponential thing na nag-shift din nung state ko before. Kasi you were able to handle that.
Yeah.
And yung...
Tsaka yung therapist or yung coach, dapat hindi siya manginginig dun sa sitwasyon na yun.
What do you mean hindi manginginig?
Kasi isipin mo kung yung sinasandalan mo na at kinakausap mo para you need help eh. Tapos yung coach or therapist siya rin na kailangan din niya ng help or the person is going through something. Medyo, 'di ba? Malaking factor din yun. You have to make sure that as a coach or a therapist, you're also in a better state than your client.
Yes.
Kung pareho kayong nandun sa magulong state, ang hirap nun.
Yeah.
Ang hirap nun. Yeah.
Yeah, babalikan ko yan, coach, kasi
Sige, sulat.
I really want to also educate people how they choose yung lalapitan nila. But, okay.
Mahirap din yun.
In a while. Nabanggit mo kanina yung repetitive narrative. So,
Yeah.
I want to double down on that. Saan nanggagaling yung narrative most of the time?
Emotions yan eh. Yung isipin mo para maging solid yung isang memory, may kumakabit na emotion dun sa memory na yan, sa moment.
Okay.
Kaya siya nagiging strong memory.
What would happen if walang emotions?
Pansinin mo, lahat ng matatandaan mo ngayon na sobrang matatandaan mo, tingnan mo, when was the last moment na sobrang natuwa ka?
Sobrang natuwa ako.
Matagal.
Yeah.
When was the last moment na meron sobrang nalungkot ka?
Nung weekend.
Bakit gano'n? Ang bilis pag negative, di ba? Pansin mo?
Yes.
So, may emotion involved, ang bilis mag-access. Kasi, meron siyang May mga bagay, may mga scenarios na nangyayari sa buhay natin na wala masyado emotion, hindi natin natatandaan. Example ko nito is sa sales. Sabi ko, in a big group, sabi ko, sige, how many people here, sabi ko, ang matatandaan ninyo lahat ng nakausap nyo ngayong araw?
Okay.
Konti lang. So, sa dami ng, hi, my name is ganyan, networking event, hindi nila natandaan yung mga tao. Natandaan lang nila yung mga tao that made them feel something.
Oh, emotions.
Or that had
talaga.
value. Na they felt na parang, uy, sikat to.
Yeah.
Kilala ko to. There's a feeling. Pero yung iba na, wala lang they couldn't remember their names.
Okay.
They couldn't even remember the faces. So, sa akin, yun yung mga narratives na nag-i-stick. Yung mga ang daming nangyayari, paulit-ulit mo lang nire-repeat kasi minsan walang sagot or talagang memorable yung nangyayari kaya siya nagre-repeat.
So how do you work around that, coach, if talagang attached yung emotions sa narrative?
Question ko, what makes you attached to this? Why are you repeating this story? Why are you telling this story to me right now?
Okay. So
ngayon, nagdidig ka na ng meaning, di ba? Okay, yan. Ano ko siya na-identify? Kasi pag may clarity tayo, mas alam ko na kung anong gagawin ko dun sa session. I know now where to redirect you. Tinatanong kita, so where do you want to go from here? So ito yung storya. This is your current reality right now. So what do you want to happen? Do you want to stay put dyan sa narrative mo? Or do you want to work with better narratives that would serve you?
okay, the latter.
So, kaya na kita i-lead. Pero, hindi ako nagsasuggest. Wala ko sinuggest sa'yo na ito yung dapat mo maramdaman. Hindi. I'm giving you the freedom to actually give me the answers na gusto mo so that I could help you to reach that goal.
And I think the value of your sessions as well, which I also see other coaches do na nagpo-probe talaga sila.
Kailangan.
Kasi, okay, can you differentiate? Ano yung difference na pag hindi ka nagpo-probe tapos nag-i-input ka lang ng nagsasuggest ka lang, ganun.
Nag-a-advise lang ako. Tropa tayo. Pero sa akin, ang belief ko, lumapit ka sa akin for my expertise with NLP Neuro-linguistic programming. So, kailangan ko mag-probe kasi kulang ako ng context. Iba-iba yung tao. Kung lumapit ka sa akin, sabi mo, Ken, I have a problem I want to work with my depression. Teka lang. Like what I explained nung previous episode natin, iba-iba yung meaning ng depression sa tao. So, ngayon, hindi ko alam kung what do you mean by said anxiety, by said depression. Hindi ko alam eh. So, I will ask questions so that I get to understand what you're specifically feeling. Kasi kung di ako magtatanong, okay lang naman, sasabihin ko lang ganito. Pero I'm generalizing it and that's not my approach.
Yeah, naalala ko ngayon na parang you're very careful in giving the definition of depression kasi nga it can make it their reality.
Tsaka ayoko talaga. I've seen a lot of people do that already in the past with different professions and ang sasabihin ko lang hindi ko profession 'yun eh. So sa akin I'm not here to give you a diagnosis or kung ano man. I'm here to actually listen and work with you kung ano yung gusto mo mangyari.
So mostly mga clients mo, coach, diagnosed na ba sila?
Mostly. Yung iba kasi, again, with respect to different professions, yung iba ayaw na sa gamot, ayaw na dun sa state nila. They're looking for a progressive type of like coach na parang papaluin talaga sila kapag ano. So, I think the experience siya na, hindi, kailangan mo tong gawin. Nagbabayad ka sa akin tapos hindi mo gagawin to, di ba? Sasayangan lang tayo ng oras. Mabuti pa, redirect na lang kita dun sa iba kung ayaw makinig. So, ayan. Yeah.
Okay. So, yung loops, coach, paano siya nangyayari? I mean, bakit may mga unanswered questions? So, if usually sa default ng tao, if wala siyang coach like you, how long yung nangyayari yung loops before siya parang, okay, I let go?
Pattern repeats itself. History repeats itself. Di ba? Kahit sa trading, history repeats itself.
Okay.
Napansin mo? So, pag hindi natin naiintindihan yung kung bakit siya nagre-repeat at kung hindi natin na-identify yung pattern, malaki yung chance talaga it would repeat again. Subconscious
Even after a couple of years?
Subconscious Kaya gusto natin i-conscious yung subconscious. Kaya ako nagtatanong so that ma-unearth natin. Hindi mo napapansin to Pull out natin para mapansin mo na. Para may chance tayo na mapigilan na mag-repeat na siya ulit.
Oh. So, even after, like for example, in a relationship, we're not talking about relationship alone pero
Hindi,
example lang.
Hindi naman.
For example, or trauma from parents, ganyan. Pag may nangyari na traumatic event, kahit natapos na yung event na yon, it can still resurface even after a couple of years if hindi siya na-address. Is that an example of a loop?
Ako generalized yung question mo
Can you give me an example na lang, coach?
Ganito na lang. Ano yung gusto mong i-specific na itanong regarding sa loop? Bakit siya umuulit?
Yes. Tsaka how long siya sa default ng tao? How long siya?
It's different from person to person. It may take as long as you want it to. Pero yun nga yung problema natin most people don't know that it's there. Kaya minsan nalalaman mo na lang siya.
Hindi lahat kasi may access sa coach like you or sa mentor like you.
Well, hindi naman even if without a coach, when you get to even ask ChatGPT, i-load mo siya yung mga questions mo sa buhay mo. ChatGPT could already give you the questions that could lead you to the answers that you're looking for. Sometimes a simple question like, ano yung mga bagay na hindi mo napapansin? Pero umuulit sa buhay mo. The hardest thing here is most of us don't even spend time to ask ourselves questions.
Yeah. Bakit? Because hindi tayo aware.
Hindi lang kasi tayo, mula nung bata tayo, hindi naman tayo tinuturuan on how to work with our mind.
Yeah.
Kailan ba ako nagsimula nito? Nagsimula lang ako nito nung nung tumanda na ako nung nag-aaral na ako ng NLP. Pero mula nung bata ako, I never even ask questions to myself to understand who am I.
Yes.
'Di ba? But again, as I got to understand more about neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis, self-hypnosis, hypnotherapy, doon na ako sabi ko, teka lang, why the fuck did I not ask myself these questions?
Anong age ka nun?
2000, sorry, hindi ko alam yung edad ko. I think 2009 when I started with studying hypnosis and persuasion. So, hindi ko alam kung anong edad ako nun.
Sige, never mind. Pero doon ka nag-start mag-ask ng deep questions about
Yeah. Parang, why isn't things working for me? Ano ba yung goal ko sa buhay ko? what's stopping me from actually doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Meron akong gusto sa buhay ko, sige, may goal ako, okay, may gusto ako. Pero, did I even bother to ask myself, how can I reach that goal?
Mm-hmm.
Kasi most of the time, most people will just say that, why? What's your reason kung bakit mo siya goal? And why should you push to reach the goal? Pero, tangina, wala naman nagsabi na, teka lang, how? How can I reach that goal? So, when you get, ito favorite quote ko to, sinasabi ko to sa lahat ng ginagawa ko, when you get to ask better questions, you get better answers. Kung bobong tanong, bobong sagot.
Yeah.
Ganun lang yan eh. So, as you get to understand more about language and study mga therapist, mga linguistics, you get to understand the art that is language. Na pag alam mong gamitin tong mga words na to, it could change how you connect to people, how your message lands. So, this is just for everyone watching, listening. When was the last time you asked yourself a really deep question? Because maybe it's just one question that could lead you to the thought that could change your life forever.
So, nung time na parang you're
Tangina,
starting...
ang bigat ng sinabi ko. Sige. Wala lang, parang, whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh,
Okay.
solid, man. Solid. Ganda.
Yung time na nag-start kang mag-ask ng questions, Coach, deep questions, na-answer mo ba siya alone or did you have like a mentor?
I had a couple of people that I really look up to that ask those questions.
Sa ano din, same industry?
Oh, same industry. Shout out kay Strix. There was one question that really changed how I viewed things.
Ano yan?
It was, what would you do if there was no one to judge you?
Oh, what was your answer?
Sorry, it's a bit. I think na-sense ni Rob yung sagot ko eh. So, I'll not say it here.
Okay.
I'll not say it here.
Okay.
Pero I think alam niya yung sagot ko doon.
Okay. Sige. Okay, so balik tayo, Coach, dun sa, yun nga, how you can reframe your negative thoughts.
Okay.
Kasi di ba parang, usually, when you are not consciously choosing, ano yung ina-absorb mo on a daily, especially with social media ngayon, di ba? Parang, hindi mo rin alam kung ano yung pipiliin mo. Or content that you
Parang pag nag-scroll ka, random kasi.
Random lang, which can add to your negative thinking pattern.
Pag nandun ka sa sobrang random.
Yes.
Kaya ako sinasabi sa mga people that I get to work with na i-curate yung social media nila. Kasi kung araw-araw palagi kang nakafocus dun sa mga balita na syempre nakafocus yun sa negative, anong nangyari? Nasunog dito. 'Di ba? I mean, may tumalon din. Diba? Yun yung balita eh. Doon nakafocus yun eh. Pero, for the people I get to work with, nakafocus lang kami sa, teka lang, upskill tayo. Ano yung mga bagay na gusto mo mag-improve ka ngayon? Tapos, I want you to follow and share. Tapos, sasalitain mo lang yun dun sa cellphone mo palagi, yun na sasabihin mo. Para yung feed mo, yung binabato sa'yo ng feed mo, nandun. Kaya yung Instagram ko, puro dark memes lang eh. Kasi, puro kalokohan lang eh. Nilalagay ko talaga. So, when I'm scrolling sa feed ko, natatawa lang ako palagi. So, when I go to Instagram, it's more on fun for me. Yung mga memes lang talaga. But when I go to TikTok, it's more on motivation, it's more on mindset, it's more on hypnosis, it's more on language patterns, it's more on graphic design, personal branding. Wala ako masyado makitang memes doon because yun nga pwede mong i-curate yung social media mo. Lalo na kung doon ka nakatutok buong araw, subconscious yun eh. Yun yung nag-feed sa utak mo eh.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, yung regarding sa getting to a realization na parang you can change your life through probing, is probing the only way?
Changing your life? Hindi. I think
Having a
marami
better
namang,
life.
I think marami naman ways on how to have a better life eh.
What-
Hindi lang probing, kasi probing, kailangan pang may magtanong, kailangan mo rin tanongin
Pero
sarili
ikaw
mo.
kasi nag-self-inquiry ka, coach, di ba?
Nag-self-inquiry ako. Oo, kasi
Which is a form
pero
of
hindi
probing.
hindi pa ako aware nun na probing 'yon.
Oh.
Parang kuwari, ano ka lang, nakatunga ka lang, tapos parang ito na ba yung buhay para sa akin. Minsan magkakaroon ka na lang sobrang random thought pag contemplate ka about something eh. Lalo na when you have time to contemplate. Yung iba kasi super busy with their lives, wala na sila talagang oras to
Yes.
actually think about regression, progress, ang daming questions, hindi na nila, wala silang oras para doon eh. So, sa akin, hindi ako aware noon that it was already me probing myself. And me wanting to get to know more about myself.
Yes.
Maraming ibang ways. Ayun lang yung sagot ko sa'yo. Hindi lang probing. Hindi
Can
lang
you give me
probing.
another one?
Ways to improve yourself or
Yes,
change
yes.
your life?
Yes, and yung negative thinking pattern mo.
Okay, without even probing, pag may nangyari, break up, may namatay, meron ganun,
yan.
that could change your life too. Wala naman probing na nangyari doon. It's just the environment, the world just happened. And wala kang ibang choice kundi mag-adapt to it. Pero, karamihan ng tao kasi, hindi sila nag-a-adapt doon. Minsan nagpapatalo sila sa mundo. Kadalasan nagpapatalo tayo sa mundo.
Okay.
So, when life happens, gumanon lang tayo, aray. Things changed.
Yeah.
Normal ka, naging negative ka. Tama? May probing ba nangyari doon?
Wala.
Wala. Life happened.
Okay. So,
Ang gusto ko lang mangyari, gusto ko lang i-highlight dito sa mga tao na ikinig is, when things happen, yes, we are built to adapt. Pero yun nga yung goal na gusto kong isalita dito sa inyo lahat ngayon eh. We've lost our power for quite some time. And that's the power of choice. Sinasabi natin, ganito kasi. Ito na yun eh.
okay.
It is what it is. And that's also a choice. Now, what if we gain back the power that we could decide, we could look for options, and yun nga yung sinasabi ko eh, nahihirapan tayo maghanap ng options kasi sometimes we're too much into the problem na ang hirap mag-isip. Kaya meron tayong friends at kaya tayo meron mga coaches to help us, give us opinions and options. Ang term ko doon is, ano nga ba yung term ko doon? Resources.
Okay.
We can make decisions with the resources that we have.
Which are friends, support
Resources.
system.
Oh, pwede. Oh, yun. Kaya the more people I have in my arsenal, the more experts I have in my circles, ang dami kong pwedeng tanungan. What's
Yes.
your opinion with this? Tapos minsan biglang, boom, magsasalita ng, Ken, have you actually thought about this? Tangina, oo nga, no? And that boom could lead me to the changes I want in my life.
Okay, I see. So, may question ako dyan, Coach. Kasi, di ba, I have also a question with choice, pero babalikan ko to.
Ang daming magko-connect dyan
Yes.
sa ano sinasabi.
Regarding sa yun yung parang resources that you're allowing people to give you options.
Yeah.
Diba?
You're
Yun.
allowing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pero where is the thin line between allowing them to give you options or them leading you to create choices that you don't even like?
Teka lang, pa-clarify lang ng question.
Allowing them to give you options versus unconsciously parang nawawalan ka na ng power because kumbaga parang nai-influence ka na highly.
You're influenced either or eh. When you talk to the person pa lang eh. Are the people around us
yeah.
influence us eh.
Okay.
Tama? The people around us influence us. That's it. So, kausapin mo sila, you already allowed them kahit sabihin mo na hindi. Subconsciously pumapasok na yan eh. Di
So
ba?
how do you filter the kind of influence that you want?
You have to pick the people that you get to talk to, and you have to also, yung sinabi ko, curate what you let in. May cellphone ka, may mga binabasa ka sa internet, this all goes in. Kaya kailangan mong i-curate yun. So, kunwari gusto mo maging sobrang competitive or sobrang naalala mo yung mentoring na ginawa natin?
Yes.
Yung mentoring na ginawa mo and yung reason kung bakit ko ginawa yung mentoring program na ginagawa, yung sineset up ko ngayon. The only reason for that is to surround myself with people who have drive. Why? Because most of the time, I see myself without drive.
Okay.
Because yung mga taong kasama ko, mga tropa ko, mostly nakafocus kami sa games. So ngayon, I have to create the surrounding so that I'm influenced by that surrounding.
Yes.
Tama?
Yeah.
So, ang hirap maghanap ng mga sobrang motivated na friends, di ba? Ang hirap, di ba? Kasi either sobrang busy nila, hindi mo na sila makausap.
Yeah.
So ngayon, sabi ko, teka lang, gawa ako ng program. Tapos i-qualify ko na lahat ng qualified ay sobrang motivated, mataas yung pangarap at achiever. So ngayon, kung kausap ko sila araw-araw, tumataas ngayon yung chance na sipagin din ako at ma-motivate din ako. Kasi I get to understand that your surrounding can influence you. Tama? So, I'm allowing that to happen.
Okay. So, it's a conscious choice.
It's a conscious choice now. Rather than unconscious lang, okay.
And when you're conscious, you can create the kind of
Mas malaki yung
environment.
chance. Mas malaki yung chance.
Pero this is another thing, Coach. Parang yun nga, yung creating your surrounding. That's, for me, it looks huge kasi you're going to be the one to create it
Yeah.
consciously.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Parang it takes a lot of energy as
Depende,
compared to...
ayoko sabihin it takes a lot of energy kasi ngayon ginagawa mo na siyang big hurdle.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oo, pag sinabi siya, it takes a lot of energy.
Coach
okay.
Ken in action.
Hindi, kaya ko kailangan i-correct eh. It takes a lot of energy. Ngayon pa lang, ang hirap na niya. Ang hirap na niya gawin. Kaysa sa, what has to happen para magawa ko siya?
Oh.
Kasi you're already subconsciously doing it. Isipin mo when you decide to actually join a workshop, you are going to a place na lahat ng taong nagbayad doon wants to learn.
Yeah.
You're already subconsciously creating your environment. Kaya minsan sinasabi ko lang, okay, spend more time, attend ka pa ng mga workshops.
Okay.
Kasi nandun na yung environment. Iba lang yung ginawa ko kasi sa akin, talaga gumawa, ako na nag-lead. Gagawa ako ng mentoring program.
Yes.
Ako na gagawa nito lahat. Ito, mamimili ako ng mga tao that I allow in. It's a conscious thing for me.
Yes. So creating your surrounding can help you easily reframe your thoughts.
Yes. I could say yes.
Okay.
Not on a generalized term, but I could say yes. Yeah.
Yes, it's a great contributor.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Yeah.
Okay. So yung, balikan ko kanina, Coach, yung loss of power. Kasi I think this is a great topic to talk about, which is yung parang yung power mo to choose what kind of life you want or decisions you want in life, ganyan. What made you say na we have lost our power?
Lahat nagpapadala na lang sa Agos. I mean, karamihan na nakakausap ko. Ayoko sabihin lahat, maling word dun. Karamihan nagpapadala na lang sa Agos eh.
In what way?
Wala lang, this happened. So, okay, wala nang gagawin dun.
And what's the reason behind
Suko
that?
na ako. Wala, behavior lang. That's their reaction to what's happening. Hindi tayo trained eh. We just follow what's there. So if this is what our friends did, this is what our parents did, this is what the people did in the movies, that's what we know how we should cope with things.
So you're saying yung behavior is rooted from your past experiences?
Malaking factor yan, culture. Kaya kung mapapansin mo, in a family na nakita mo kung paano mag-handle yung parents mo ng money, malaki yung chance ganun din ikaw mag-handle ng money. Or of course, the total opposite of it. Kasi kung they didn't handle it well, nakita mo yung mga money nila, you could do the opposite of things.
Yes. So if ganun hardwired na sa tao yung behavior, how do you navigate around that, Coach?
Okay, now, kaya tayo nag-ask ng questions. Now, are you aware of the behaviors na hindi na nagsaserve sa'yo ngayon? Kasi, pansinin mo, there are behaviors that you allowed to happen to become you. To become you. And ngayon, you're talking to a lot of different people, a lot of different perspectives, different vibrations and frequencies and whatsoever. Napapansin mo ba nagbabago yung perspective mo and
Yes.
yung belief mo on
Yes.
kung sino ka? Pansin mo?
Yes.
Okay? So, kung dati, wala kang alam or belief sa mga meditation and stuff, tapos biglang, nung nag-uusap tayo, you were talking about finding your answers and stuff.
Yes.
Di ba? Di ba? Nagbago, di ba?
Yeah.
Nagbago. So, again, you became conscious that this is logical for you right now. Pero nun kasi, nung hindi pa nag-make sense yung mga bagay-bagay, hindi mo naman inisip na kailangan mo mag-meditate eh.
Yeah.
Hindi mo naman inisip na kailangan mo mag-self-inquiry eh. Hindi mo naman inisip na kailangan mo pala ng coaches and mentors kasi nandito ka, you're operating on this level of resources. Nag-tap in ka dun sa mga may experience na sobrang dami na nung ginawa nila sa buhay nila. Tapos, ang gagawin mo lang pala mag-tap in, nakuha mo yung resources ngayon, iba na yung decision making mo. Now, that's a new you. So, you're always a new you if you want to.
Okay, I see.
So, lalim na to.
Yeah.
Tay, sobrang lalim na to. Sobrang mukhang magiging gibberish na to.
Hindi.
Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I had Coy Gray then. I mentioned Coy Gray na rin sa
Yeah, sabi mo.
You almost have the same parang input when it comes to that. But anyway,
Construct, yeah. Construct, yeah.
okay, let's talk about that later. So, Coach, what's siguro I don't, for lack of a better term, okay, what's the measure of you parang you can finally say na I already have my power back?
I could say yes and no. May times that I could say I have my power back. May times na I don't have my power.
In what kind of circumstances?
May times syempre na nilalamon ka ng sistema. May times na you just wanna lie down and just, laze away.
Yes.
Wala, may araw na ganun eh. Pero if you want to change that, kailangan ko lang mag-reach out sa mga tao. Like, for example, I could easily talk to you and just ask a question and kung ano yung sinagot mo sa akin, that could change my perspective.
Yes.
Tama ba? So, may mga tao na akong sinet up na when I'm feeling down, I could allow myself to feel down. Because I know that tomorrow is a different day. Tomorrow, iba na yung, kung naniniwala ka sa body dynamics mo na your food affects your mood, di ba?
Yes.
Eh di bukas, iba na yung kinain ko. That could change my mood tomorrow. And that could change my day tomorrow. Tama? So, alam mo yan, I just accept that there are days that are down, there are days that are up. So, may days na I have control fully. I'm happy with that. There are days that I don't have control and I just accept that. Pero when you ask me, can you say that you have control and you have power? I could still say yes and no. If I want to, I could say yes.
Yes.
Pero may mga times na parang ang sarap din minsan walang power.
So, hindi siya certain na all of the time.
Ayoko sabihin kasi kung all of the time yun, you would be talking to a different person right now.
Oh, that's nice.
There are times that I just want to enjoy just doing nothing and just thinking about negativity and stuff.
So, it's not, kumbaga, it's not about parang being there 100% na parang it's a balance, ganun?
Ayoko sabihin balance. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin sa'yo is, you get to choose how you react to life. You get to adapt to certain things in life. And it's okay if you don't adapt, it's fine. I don't wanna think about sobrang mabibigat na bagay kung ayoko naman siyang pag-isipan. I allot specific time for that. So, kunwari, it's time for me to actually think about problems and work. I allot time for that. So, again, life is just flowing for me.
Yes.
So, it happens.
So, I think you being able to choose a time for you to think or to decide is already...
I have power, yes.
Yes, Coach,
Yes.
di ba? Pero how about for those people na working 9 to 5, ganun? Tapos parang very limited yung oras nila.
Sino nagsabing very limited yung oras nila?
So, how they think. Kasi ganun ako. Okay, ako.
Very, very direct yung question ko.
Yes.
Sino nagsabing very limited yung time?
That's what I usually hear.
So, ibig sabihin, yung alam natin, we only have 24 hours in a day.
Okay.
Ikaw yung nag-set ng 24 hours. Paano kung ginawa mo sa araw mo, in-extend mo yung oras na yan?
So,
So, if you imagine you have 25 hours in a day, you just took 1 hour from tomorrow, hindi ka na 24 hours. Kaya ka naiipit sa time kasi iniisip mo ba yung tulog?
yes.
Kailangan mo matulog ng 8 hours. Ang daming mga gamers dyan, they would even sacrifice their sleep just to feel that rush dun sa paglalaro nila. So, sabihin mo sa akin na wala kang oras dahil nasa 9 to 5 ka. Punta ka dun sa computer shop. Makikita mo yung mga tao naglalaro dun kahit nasa 9 to 5 sila. Tapos, so ngayon, ang hirap sabihin na wala akong oras. It's just that you put focus on things that would make you feel good.
Okay. So, kumbaga, parang what you're saying is, we're not limited. Ganun.
Pwede. Ang hirap eh.
Based on-
Ayoko maging exact to the dot eh. So, ayoko lang sabihin na we're limited. I want to say that you have options if you want to.
Yes.
If you're having a hard time to see options, teka lang, gawa natin ang paraan.
Yeah.
So, kung 9 to 5 would be a problem for you, teka lang, ba't di mo iwanan yung 9 to 5 mo? Pwede.
Yes.
Pero iba-iba tayo ng sitwasyon sa buhay. Some people would make that shift. Kung they really have a hard time with their life, they could actually change the narrative.
Yes.
So, kung hindi na effective yung 9 to 5, teka lang, what's stopping you na i-push mo yung 9 to 5 mo para makaipon ka, then start your own business? Or find other ways to actually get money.
Yes.
So, nagiging trap talaga siya. So, please lang for everyone, financial management, kailangan nyo rin aralin yun. Malaking bagay din yun kung napaparami ninyo yung opportunities. Kung ngayon, totodohin mo yung sacrifice, I think sooner or later, mas giginhawa yung buhay mo kung you make those hard decisions right now.
So, those are the things that they can start doing.
Yeah. And again, pera-pera na usapan na yan eh. Ibang usapan na yan. But work with high-income skills, network, ibahin mo yung surroundings mo. Kung sobrang negative ng surroundings mo, yung mismong partner mo, mismong pamilya mo, yung sobrang drag at hindi ka na makaalis doon. Ang hirap kasi sabihin dito eh. Ang hirap, baka mabrand akong sobrang
Tone it down.
Hindi, ayoko nga yung tone down. Ang hirap kasi, hindi ko alam kung paano ko sasabihin siya ng tone down. Pero to say it, you need to find that, point in your life that you have to put your foot down.
Okay.
Na-build tayo, ang hirap. Ang hirap kay sinabi ko na to sa'yo eh. Pero kasi siya eh, super strong opinion kasi siya eh.
Yes. Would it be okay for you to drop it here or not? Kasi if not, then
I think hindi. This could destroy either a family or
okay.
Baka gumuli. Culture, we talked about culture. Naalala mo sa private na usap natin.
yes.
And medyo factor yun eh.
Yeah, malaking fact. Actually, I was going that route na.
Go.
Okay, sige.
Hindi, kasi yung mga family dynamics ng mga tao, iba-iba.
Yes.
So, kung bumitaw ako ng isang
gets
something, tapos if the person listening sees me as an authority or baka kasi
Sundan nila.
oo, hindi kami nakapag-usap.
Yeah, because it's a different case for everybody.
It's a different case talaga eh. So,
Yes.
kung
If you need help, the best way is to talk to Ken Sumera na lang, ganon.
or other professionals out there. Or other
consult, para
professionals,
siya, para personalized approach.
Oo. Pahapyaw lang para mag-gets nyo lang yung konti ng sinasabi ko. Culture plays a very big role. Society plays a very big role.
Yes.
And if we were to talk about morality, what's really good and what's really bad, sino ba nagdi-dictate yan? And at the end, it's your religion and your society that dictates kung ano yung good and
Yes.
bad dun eh.
Okay.
So gets
I see.
gets
Yeah.
na yung pupuntahan nito, di ba?
Again, okay. For
Oo.
personalized approach, you can
Oo.
DM Coach Ken.
Oo, yun. Tutuldokan ko na doon. O sige,
Yes.
next question na tayo. Tutuldokan. Kasi alam mo, pag tinuloy ko yun, medyo mahirapan tayo.
Yeah. I get it, Coach.
Sige.
Okay. So, balik ako dito, Coach, dun sa, nabanggit mo dun sa past episode natin na parang, yun nga, yung, I wanna talk about, making your, let me know if ayaw mo pag-usapan to or okay lang ha. Yung making your diagnosis your identity.
Pwede natin pag-usapan.
Okay.
I think kaya ko nang pangatawanan yung statements. ko.
Kasi the reason why I wanna speak about that, kasi yun nga, parang kumbaga nagiging loop na lang din siya when you're diagnosed. So parang, ay, this is me, I'm diagnosed with this. So, it can limit yourself pag naging identity siya. Ganun. So, how do you work around that?
Work around, sa akin, there are people that are really, that serves them.
Pero Coach, sige, ganito ha. Para lang mas simplify siya.
Yeah, sige.
Based on your experience handling different clients, bakit mo nasabi to? Na parang, yun nga, creating the illness as as your identity.
Most of the people that I get to qualify na I'll work with them is people na nandun na sa progressive arc ng buhay nila eh.
Which means?
Sabi ko nga sa'yo nung episode nung una eh. One thing I learned from one of my mentors was may optimization and may repair.
Okay.
So, may mga clients na nakafocus sa repair. Ito yung sira sa akin, tulungan mo ako ayusin to. I'm very passionate with working with optimization clients. Ang optimization is, I want to be better. Ito na ako ngayon. Ito yung gusto kong marating. So, gets mo? Ang giggle. So, namimili ako doon eh. So, ngayon, balikan ko lang yung question mo regarding sa people who make it their identity already.
Yes. Is there a danger if they make it as an identity?
If it's not serving you anymore. If it's a danger to you na.
How does it look like if it's, papunta na siya sa ganung...
I cannot answer that.
Okay, it's okay, Coach. Okay, so, yeah, tell me more about...
Baka ka-influence kasi to dun sa mga, baka
Okay.
sabihin nila, yun nga yung pinagdadaanan ko.
Oh, yeah.
Tapos
Thank you
lalo
for being
maging
careful.
identity nila. Maging,
Okay.
yun nga yung pinagdadaanan ko. Baka ito nga ako ngayon.
Okay.
So, guys, hindi naman sa ayaw ko sagutin yung question ni Kai ng talagang diretso. It's just that, I hope you get to understand that what people get to say in public, lalo na sa mga podcast na ganito, could affect the listener totally. Oo. So, ang masasagot ko lang is, if you already made it your identity, is it serving you right now? Is it useful for you? Okay? If it's useful for you and you get the benefits for it, well, may sungay akong tumatayo dito na sasabihin, well, good for you.
Yes.
You're getting the benefits out of it, di ba? Pero if it's not like working for you anymore and you identifying as this and that has already taken a toll on you, nasisira na relationships mo, nasisira na yung what would happen if you just believed otherwise? What would change if you believed that you didn't have that?
A lot.
A lot. What would change if all the people around you believed that you did not have that?
Yeah, that's a different...
Hindi ko na kailangan magsalita eh. Pero, does this make sense, Kai?
Yes, Coach.
So, ngayon, yun eh. Your thoughts and your words, now, you get to repeat it, it becomes your reality eh.
Yeah.
So, when you get to change that, will there be a chance that a different reality would come out?
Yes, yes.
May chance.
Yes.
May chance na hindi. Pero again, pinag-uusapan natin dito is raising that chance
Okay.
to get something that you want in your life, di ba?
Yeah.
So, ngayon, napunta na tayo sa belief. So, yun lang. Yun lang yung gusto ko sabihin.
So, when you see, pag kunwari may nag-consult sa'yo, tapos parang, ito yung, parang nakitaan mo sila ng ganun, coach. How do you help them? May mga clients ka na ba na parang, ay, okay, they get to understand na nagagawa ko na siyang identity. Ganun.
Okay, so how long do you want to keep holding on to that? Tangina, isang question lang. Oh, isang question lang.
Yeah, ganyan ako sa kanya, session ko sa kanya.
Oo nga, no. Hindi, yun lang yung diretso kong tanong. So, hindi, is it working for you?
No.
So, how long do you want to maintain that?
Not long.
So, sige, how long? Do you want to work with it?
I want to let it go.
To let it go. So, what has to happen para ma-let go mo siya?
I don't know.
Yun yung figure out natin.
Oh.
So, ngayon, ano yung opposite nung sinasabi mong ikaw? Ano yung mga parts na yan? Ano yung mga bagay na yan? So, when you say that you're not confident, ano yung itsura ng not confident na Kai?
Oh, kahit yun, you're asking them that. Yung
Hindi, kunwari, confidence yung problema. Okay,
Oh.
I'm not confident. I'm an introvert. Mahihiyain ako.
So, hindi, I mean, coach,
Identity, binibuild mo yung identity. Ano ako, reflector ako, Scorpio ako. Diba? You made it an identity. MBTI ko is ISTJ. Ganun. You're living it. You're living it. Diba? You're going to that belief system and ito ako eh.
yes.
O so kaya, ito ako, kaya ganito ako. Diba? So, ngayon, what has to happen for you to believe otherwise? Now, hindi ka na limited.
Yeah.
Hindi ka na limited. Pwede kang, bakit lahat ba ng Leo is ganito lang yung behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, bigla ka nag-act ng ganitong behavior ng isang Scorpio. Hindi ka na ba Leo? I mean, pero that's a different,
different topic.
different topic yan. But I think you're getting what I'm saying.
Yes,
naman,
yes.
yeah.
So, yung question ko kanina, coach, kasi you asked me na parang, kasi di ba, you're asking people what's the definition of depression to them or definition of anxiety to them. How does it look like?
Yeah, at least
so,
that, yeah.
yung kanina kasi tinanong mo ako parang, what do you mean when you say you're not confident?
Para clear. Naiintindihan ko what's going on inside your head.
So, basically, that's the common ground. Parang inaalam mo, what does it mean to them?
What does it mean for you? What's it like? If you were to paint a picture, ano yung itsura ng taong hindi ko yung language ko very specific hindi ko sasabihin ano yung itsura ng Kai na hindi confident.
Yes.
Hindi ko sasabihin 'yon. So what's it like when you get to see a person who's not confident? So dinidissociate ko. Hindi ko sinasabing ikaw yung hindi confident.
Bakit mo dinidissociate?
Kailangan ko i-dissociate kasi pag sinabi ko ano yung itsura ng Kai na hindi confident, you're creating a version of you.
Oh, okay.
Rather than, ang gusto ko lang naman maintindihan, hindi naman yung version mo eh. Gusto ko maintindihan how it's running inside your head. So when you say not confident, what does it look like? Anong tsura? Anong body language? Ganun, naka-slouch, ganun. Parang kawawa. Okay. So anong damit niya? Anong surroundings niya? Okay. So when we look at the opposite of things, ano yung itsura ng tao na sobrang confident? So kunwari, i-picture mo yung sarili mo, ano yung itsura mo? Ngayon, positive na eh. Okay, ano yung itsura mo? So ngayon, kaya ko nang gumawa ng version mo na goal natin.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, anong itsura ng damit? Anong suot yung damit? Okay. So, ibig sabihin, okay, posture change. Sige, testing natin Okay, change ka ng posture.
Yeah.
Okay? Ngayon, nandun ka ngayon sa moment na, dito na papasok yung mga parts ng hypnotherapy. Or future pacing. May mga approach na gano'n. Yung mga timeline. Ganyan. Okay, so if you were to visualize yourself na ito na yung picture, make it very clear. Now, I want you to slowly step into this visualization, which is you. And now you are becoming this. So I want you to absorb everything. O pwede ko rin siyang gawing medyo timeline or parang tawag namin ito, 6-step reframe na kakausapin mo ngayon yung version mo. kakausapin, bibigyan kanya ng advice, pwede rin yun eh.
Yeah.
And then that could change how it's in here subconsciously. Kung ano yung visualization mo, it could change.
Yes, yes.
Tapos napapansin mo na, okay, yung me na hindi confident, palagi nakaganon. So ngayon, kung sinabi ko na, teka lang, I want you to notice your posture right now. Tapos nagbago ka na. Tapos nung nagbago na yung posture mo, dahil in-anchor na natin doon yung confidence,
Yes.
you already could access the different state. Hindi ka na talagang fully na hindi confident kasi you aligned a slouched posture, a weak frame to not being confident.
Okay.
So ano yung opposite nun? Sabi mo, yung nakita kong confident, nakaganon, tapos nakaganon. So ngayon, pag inenact mo na siya, are you still not confident?
No. Okay, so, okay. What's the, coach? What's the science behind that? Kasi yung session natin din, I remember parang first session lang yun eh. Pinatingin mo ako sa harap ng salamin ng walang words. Just looking at myself in the mirror. Tapos,
Dami nangyayari doon. No words at all. Nakatingin sa sarili mo.
Parang tas you ask me, did you feel that you're being supported and you're being guided? And strongly na feel ko siya without words, just looking at myself in the mirror. So, paano siya nangyayari?
Planted suggestion.
What do you mean?
May authority ako eh.
Hindi, pero parang...
May authority ako, Kai. May authority ako nung session na yun.
Kaya nga.
I made sure na meron ako authority nung session na yun.
Pero
so
it
ngayon,
worked.
pansinin mo yung wordings ko. Pansinin mo. So, I want you to just slowly stand up, look at the mirror, and pansinin mo what's going on inside your mind. There are good things that are... Pwede ko i-highlight yun eh. So, pwede ko sabihin, ano yung mga bad things na naaalala mo? Pwede ko gawin yun. Now, pupunta ka sa bad things. Kesa sa... So, looking at yourself, I want you to focus on things that when you look at it, feels good. Yung mga bagay that you're very proud of.
Yeah.
I want you to focus on those. I want you to focus on, while you're looking at yourself, you remember the very good things that happened in your life. Aligned. Ako yung i-guide dun sa process na yun. So, habang ako nagsasalita, nandun ka sa train of thought na yan.
Yes. Oh, that's why it worked? Ganon?
It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
So, doon lang. Gusto lang natin. It worked.
Yeah,
It
okay.
worked. So, on science, I applied my understanding with neuro-linguistic programming and hypnotherapy.
Okay.
With that.
Sige, ito. Last question, coach. Balikan ko yung question kanina dun sa yun nga. How would you know if the mentor na nilalapitan mo is someone, kasi yun nga, I remember yung na-mention mo is kailangan you as a mentor, nandun ka rin sa state na okay ka for you to be able to help others. Diba?
Malaking part, yeah.
So, if seeking kami for guidance, ganyan, how would we know that this person is okay na lapitan namin to guide us?
Living the life that you want to. Yun lang, living the life that you want to. I mean, kung nakikita mo naman na yung gusto mo is confidence, yung kailangan mo on a state of mind that they have control of whatever, makikita mo naman yun dun sa makikita mo naman yun dun sa coach when you get to ask questions. Kaya nga ako naglagay ng chemistry call so that you have an experience firsthand muna on how we work. Naalala ko, tinanong ko yun eh. Sabi ko, so how's the session for you?
It was good.
After pa lang yun ng chemistry call.
Yes.
Chemistry call pa lang yun, pero dinemo ko na yung approach ko. Para alam mo na kaagad, how is it like working with me?
So you're saying na we should try muna kahit one session lang?
Hahanap ka muna ng alignment mo eh. Hindi naman lahat, okay, magaling siya. Approach ko nga siya. Pero siya, lang siya, parang, so what are you feeling? Diba? Nandun lang siya sa normal questioning patterns niya. Tapos doon mo na-realize, tangina, hindi pala to align sa akin. Kasi gusto ko yung mas may care sa akin eh.
Yes.
So ngayon, nag-test ka naman ng iba. Kaya yung iba, nag-ikot-ikot sila, naghahanap sila ng that coach, that mentor that would really align with them, nakikita nila na kaya ko dalhin ito dun sa goals ko.
Mhm.
So, yun lang yung sinasabi ko. For people looking for coaches and mentors, pwede naman kayo mag-shopping. Dami naman coaches dyan. Mag-inquire kayo and find someone that mapapalagay yung loob mo. So,
Yes.
kunwari, feeling mo sobrang you're not in control of your life anymore. Look, maghanap ka ng sobrang, bardagulan na coach. Para at least, kung wala ka ng control sa buhay mo, you could just surrender and help me, master. Di ba? Lead me to the way. Pwedeng ganun eh. Or gusto mo, medyo, ka naman, gusto mo chill-chill lang, hanap ka ng chill na coach. So, I'm still suggesting that if nahihirapan ka dun sa nilapitan mong therapist or coach, marami pa iba dyan. Look for that alignment. Look for that alignment and frequency, vibration. Mahanap mo yan.
So, you've been surrounded by different experts, Coach,
Yeah.
when it comes to mental health, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the common ground na napapansin mo sa mga experts who truly care?
Ang bigat naman ng truly care. Ang bigat naman ng truly care. Ano ba yung care?
Ayun na, no?
No, I just want to understand what you mean by care.
Kasi based on my experience with you, na kumbaga parang you put a lot of attention and intention to what you do for us to get
That's
to
how I
where-
learned it. That's how I learned it. I think alam ni Rob yun with Karsten. With Karsten. Maraming ibang profession that would be so professional with it. Sa amin, we were taught that it's an experience eh. They're not reaching out to a professional lang eh. They're also reaching out to a person
Yes.
that they want to, that they believe that could help them change their lives.
Yes.
Tama? So, malaking responsibility yun sa amin mga coaches na should I just go professional? Pwede naman. Pero sa akin, what I saw worked was most of the people I get to work with really don't have people to talk to. They just feel not safe with talking to just their friends or anyone. So sa akin, sabi ko, teka lang, when I get to work with someone, I should be the one to be there to really push them, not guide them. Hindi ko goal mag-guide eh. I think yung mga taong nakakausap ko, kailangan nila ng push talaga.
Yeah.
And then the best care that I believe is feedback. Direct feedback.
So, what's the common ground nga?
Common ground ng mga magagaling na coaches na
Yes.
nakikita ko. Common ground sa kanila is nakita ko lang mahal sila.
Boboto sila.
Mahal yung mga presyo nila. Mahal yung mga presyo nila. Yung iba sobrang mayabang na. Sobrang mayabang na parang pero alam na kasi nila yung ginagawa nila eh.
Okay.
So, other things na napapansin ko sa mga nakita ko ng magagaling, track record. They've been in the industry for how many years already? And they've worked with a lot of people na. So, yung experience na kaya nilang ibigay, very, very specific na. Kasi kaya na nila ma-figure out kung this is your problem and they already know yung mga approaches on how to work with your problem na mas mabilis at mas maganda.
Okay.
Imagine mo, parang concept ko to sa sales eh. If meron kang sobrang laking problema, tapos winark on natin yung problema ng 10 minutes lang na dapat 1 hour, ilang minutes pa yung pwede natin laruin kung natapos na tayo ng 10 minutes?
50.
Ang dami pa natin pwedeng gawin. Now, yung 50 minutes, hindi naman sa gagawin natin yung ibang mga problema. Hindi. Gagawa ako ng sistema to support the changes na nangyari dun sa 10 minutes. Pansin mo yung iba yung difference? Natrabaho na natin yung main problem mo ng 10 minutes. Kasi kunwari, kaya tayo may mga preview session, sabi ko, chemistry call, ang focus natin, help me understand. Pagdating ng, tsaka introductions, diba? Pagdating ng main session, may introductions pa ba?
Wala na.
Wala na. Alam ko na problema mo eh. Chemistry call pa lang, alam ko na eh. Pagdating ng session 1, kaya kong gamitin yung first 10 to 15 minutes working with that to address that main problem. Tapos yung ibang minutes dun, supporting that change and how to make this work kahit hindi tayo magkausap.
Yeah. Which you did also for me.
Kasi hindi natatapos yung therapy dun sa session. Kailangan, nabigyan kita ng dapat mong gawin at alam mo yung gagawin mo kahit hindi na tayo magkausap.
Yeah.
Kasi ang goal ko, umalis ka na. Ang goal ko, hindi tayo mag-session buong taon. Di ba? Kasi, yun nga, kaya ka nga lumapit saan para ma-resolve yan eh.
Yes.
So, ano naging sense ko kung session tayo ng session, tayo ng session?
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, hindi natin na-resolve. Now, it becomes a business.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes, yes.
So, yun lang sa akin. Kaya ba natin tapusin ito ng one session? Kailangan pa ba natin ng next session? Hindi na. Resolve na natin ng one session eh.
Okay. Wow. Okay, Coach. Last message for those who are seeking for help pero they don't have the confidence to ask.
Hindi mo kailangan ng confidence. Minsan kailangan mo lang dumating doon sa sukdulan na tang-ina, ayoko na. Baka kasi gusto mo pa, kaya gusto mo i-maintain yan. Pero kung nandun ka na sa point na tang-ina, ayoko na, message, look for people that know what they're doing. You could talk to friends, lalo na kung yung friend mo talaga is not there to give you advice but there to listen. Sometimes we just need that. A friend that would just listen and care.
Yes.
So, kung nandun ka sa state na hirap ka na, may mga hotlines naman yung government. May mga hanap ka ng mga tao sa mga support groups or sa mga maraming kasi nagpa-practice ngayon eh. Na coaches, psychologists, marami. So, ang dami mo pwede ikutan. So, hindi ka limited sa mga Pinoy. Meron din mga ibang lahi na pwede mong hanapan sa internet. May mga Discord channels that would just they would just listen. Meron din Telegram na pwede mo makausap lang yung mga tao doon. And adapt to change. Pwede mo na rin kasi kausapin si ChatGPT para maging sarili mong counselor. So, program it well. You could talk to ChatGPT and even the computer could even give you the best advice if you allow it to. You could get your answers anywhere if you really know where to look for it.
Yeah. Or contact Ken Sumera. If they want to talk to you, Coach, where can they find you?
Sa Dota. sa Facebook naman. My name is Ken Sumera. You could easily connect with me there. Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn. I'm very, very active. I share sa isang private group ko. Yung private group ko is called Empower with Ken Sumera. And I share as much as possible on a daily basis questions that I see useful. I also have a podcast. Ang pangalan ng podcast ko is Self-Talk with Ken Sumera. Naging focus nun is how to work with negative self-talk. Using neuro-linguistic programming approaches and hypnosis or hypnotherapy approaches.
Still publishing new episodes?
Sana. Nasa ibang podcast ako ngayon eh. Nandun ako sa Inside the Mind eh.
Okay.
Interviewing different experts like what you're doing also.
Yes, okay.
So, nandun muna ako. Pero from time to time, if you give me a topic, I'd love to discuss ng sobrang hardcore. Ano lang, medyo masakit lang talaga ako magsalita dun sa podcast ngayon. Kasi syempre, akin yun eh. So, syempre sa podcast mo, maingat muna ako.
Okay. And any programs, Coach?
Programs, I'm launching Confidence on Command. Soon. Confidence on Command is using neuro-linguistic programming and mga behavior programming tools. I found a system, or I created a system that focuses on identifying and defining what confidence is. So if we redefined what confidence is for you, and na-experience mo siya. For example, there's a big group of mga tao dito, and there's a person that would say, hindi ako confident, lalo na sa communication. And then na-push natin siya talagang, minsan kasi peer pressure, di ba? Minsan kahit ayaw mo, just peer pressure, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos bigla mo nagawa. And then all the people around you clap. Kasi trabaho nila yon. Pansin mo, nandito ka sa harap, meron 100 tao dyan. And ang instruction ko lang sa'yo is tumayo dyan, tumingin sa lahat ng tao, and absorb and retain this memory for the rest of your life. Hindi mo kadalasan may experience tumayo sa harap ng tao,
Yes.
diba? Now what if I pulled someone na hindi confident to stand in front of people and all the people just showed love? Na iniisip natin palagi that everyone, pagkakamali tayo sa harap, everyone would judge me. But what if that's not the case?
So, yun yung ginagawa ng program mo?
One thing lang yun. Redefining, sabi mo, behavior programming, di ba?
Yes.
Baka yung definition mo kasi sobrang taas eh. Kaya hindi siya ma-achieve eh. Maybe, teka lang, ano ba itsura ng isang taong confident for you? Now, if kaya natin ma-replicate yun, ayusin natin yung how it looks outside. Tapos slowly natin ayusin how it feels inside. Kaya mo na ba maging confident? Now, yung concept dito is on command. Tama? So, if it's on command, we will program something, create the states so that you could access it when you need it.
Oh, anytime.
Anytime.
Yun.
Kanina, sinabi ko, nag-ayos ka lang ng posture mo, di ba?
Yeah.
How did it look like for you?
Yeah.
Tama? Energy flows better? You look more confident?
Yes.
Posture pa lang yun. Hindi ka pa nag-aayos ng breathing mo, hindi ka pa nag-aayos ng iba, hindi ka pa nagsusuot ng mga accessories that make you feel confident. Diba? Yung iba, bibili pa ng mga mamahalin nilang bag just so that they could maintain a certain stature or feel something from it.
Yes.
And that's an anchor. And now, what if we have good anchors? Like what I'm doing mula kanina. To just make you feel relaxed.
Oh, okay.
To just make you feel in the zone.
Wow. When is it releasing? Program mo.
Tsaka na. Check nyo na lang sa Facebook, sa social ko. I'll be posting it. I finished the program already, but I want to test run it first sa mga select na tao.
Oh, it's like a beta test.
Beta test ko muna. I did it with a lot of my clients already. I used it. I did it sa isang group na rin. But I want to make sure by doing it with a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
And then if I get the results that I wanted, nakuha ko yung experience ng lahat, sinabi nila okay yun, then
May waitlist ka ba?
I'll announce. I'm working on it. Pero tapos na yung program, nagawa ko na siya. I-re-release ko na lang siya talaga.
Okay. If you have a waitlist, we can add it sa description box.
Sure. I'll tell you kaagad.
Yes. Thank you so much, Coach.
Salamat.
Thank you for doing what you do. Please continue doing what you do.
Sana.
Okay. Until next time on the Mental Health Ka Dyan podcast, if you have other topics you want us to discuss, please reach out to our social media pages, Mental Health Ka Dyan. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Mental health ka dyan.